I have files all over my computer, and I have two hard drives and an external hard drive. So it's going to be harder and harder for me to find things. So let me show you how we can use two quick techniques to organize our files. First, I'll show you how to use something called collections. Then I'll show you how to create your own keywords. Collections live in the Essentials category, as you see here, and it's right next to the Filter panel. Collections can be things like comic book covers, pictures of your pets, pictures of your family, or if you're into your own business, if you're a real estate person, for example, houses you might be interested in purchasing or selling, cars you want to sell, or cars you might want to buy. So what you can do is you can choose a folder, as you see I have here, which is Everest on my hard drive, and I'm going to simply drag select all the images. Likewise, I can deselect by clicking in a blank area, and I can click on one image and hold down Shift to grab them all. Now make sure you have your collections in front like so, and you can click this icon right here to make a new collection. Or you can right click in the blank area in the collections panel and choose new collection. It's going to ask if you want to include the selected files inside of that new collection. Yes, Mr. Adobe, I do. Yes. It's already highlighted as far as the text, so just enter a name. So I'm going to hit enter and return, and now I have a collection. Anytime I want to come back and see what's in this folder, all I have to do is click Everest and I'll see that collection. So once again, you can create collections from anything. So open up your folders one at a time and just make collections. Very easy to get to them, and you'll always have this collection here, unless you click here to delete. Now let's talk about how to use keywords. Keywords are very important because you can simply click on the category to find whatever has that keyword associated with it. What's a keyword? A keyword is something like New York, or cars, or trips, or snow. Something that is going to help you find something in the future. We might not remember the name of the place where we went skiing, but we do know that we went skiing. So skiing is a great example of a keyword. All right, I'm going to go to my workspaces and I'm going to choose the keywords workspace. And what I'm going to do is show you that I already assigned the keyword cat, or rather cats, to two of these images. So here are our keywords, and I'm going to go ahead and just extend this out so we can just focus on this. These are the keywords that are here by default. To create our own keywords, for example, pets, click this little symbol right here on the bottom, and then enter the name of the keyword. So that's our category. I'm going to create some sub-keywords now by clicking this little icon next to the new keywords icon. And I'm going to say kitten. Then I'll do the same thing in the pets category, and I'll put something like fish. So as you can see, you can easily make keywords. You can make another keyword called vacations. And then, as I mentioned earlier, you can say things like ski. And you can say surf, or whatever you want to put there. So let's go back to the pets. I'm going to choose to give these guys the keyword kitten. So I'm going to simply click on it one time, and then click on the word kitten. And I'll put the little check mark in there. And I'll do the same thing for this one. I'll check mark that one, and this one as well, and check mark it. Let's move this over, and let's see if the keyword is actually there. See? Keywords associated with this file. Cats, kitten, kitten. So if I want to find these in the future, all I have to do is click on the word that has kitten on it. So I'm going to deselect this, and when I click on kitten, the images that have that keyword will show up in this list. It's really easy to do. If you want to get rid of a keyword, just hit the garbage can here, and you'll be able to delete that keyword. So once again, it's going to be really easy in the future to find things. All right, now let's go ahead and actually see if it worked. So we have all of our images, and now we have In our filter panel, keywords. Images that have no keywords, I'll click on this and we see that we have these 3 images that have no cat or kitten associated with it. Alright, I'll click it again to get that out of that list. Let's click here now to see the cats. 2. I'll click again to get that out of that parameter, and I'll click kitten. So we see that we have 2 that have kitten, 2 that have cats, and 3 that have no keywords. So this is a really great way to quickly search through a whole bunch of images by assigning keywords. So you never have to worry about forgetting certain things.